In this video, we are going to learn about how to buy and pay with money. Well, we are talking about US currency. That is, we are talking about the dollar, the pennies, the quarters, the nickels, and the dimes, and so on. But first thing, you already know about dollar, right? $1 bills is equal to 100 pennies. 1 quarter is equal to 25 pennies, or 1 dime is equal to 10 pennies, or 1 nickel is equal to 5 pennies. But sometimes we don't use the term pennies, we use the term cents. So when we talk about penny, 1 penny is 1 cent. Now let's talk about how can we use this so that we can pay what we buy. Well, in this case, before we do that example, let's look at this. We have 1 nickel. We have to realize that is equal to what? Well, go back to nickel. 1 nickel is equal to 5 pennies. So 5 penny or 5 cents. So in this case, we either use the term pennies or cents. And if we have 2 nickels, well, 2 nickel, if each one is 5, and then we have another 5, what is the total? That'll give us 10 penny or 10 cents. Now, did you see how that worked? Why do we have all these different names for different coins in the first place? Well, if you are going to pay somebody, right now you're not buying anything expensive. But what if you buy something that's like hundreds of dollars? Are you going to tell yourself all this in terms of cents? Because it's such a ridiculous number, and then you have to pay with that specific number right now out. Is extremely tedious and take too much time. So that's the reason why we have different names for different bills, like $1 bills, $5 bills, and sometimes $100 bills. So that way we can pay for something really expensive, so that we can actually double check that we actually paid the right amount. Now that you understand why we have different names for different type of coins and bills, let's go back and look at this. We have 10 quarters. And that equal to how many pennies or cents? Well, look at quarter. 1 quarter is equal to 25 pennies, right? So I have 25. I'm going to write 25. 10 times. That's a lot of time. Okay, 25. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 25. So basically add them all up together. Okay? And of course, this makes our work a lot easier. So what is 10 of 25? Well, add them up. You can use a calculator. Do you see the challenge now if we to do this in penny? That's why we do this example. But we learn how to multiply. So 25 times 10. Okay. 0, 0. Okay. Then go to the next place values. 5 and then 2. So what do we have? 0, 5, 2. So 250 pennies. There you go. Now you see the beauty of multiplication and why we use different names. So if I were to pay with this, right? Instead of saying this item costs 10 quarters. Well, what do we notice about 10 quarters? Look at this, 250 cents. What is that equivalent to? Well, 200 is equal to what? $2. And then 50 cents is equal to 2 quarters. Right? So instead of saying this item costs 250 cents, we can now say that this item costs $2.50. So we can take out the $2 bills and then 2 quarters and pay it right away. And so count 1 penny at a time. Let's try an example. We can pay a pencil that costs $2.25 with blank dollar bills and quarter. So in this case, we have 2. Alright, so we have $2 bills. That is equivalent to 2 right there. And then for 25 cents, remember 25 cents is equal to what? 25 cents is equal to 1 quarter. So right here we have 1 quarter. So now that you have learned how to pay with different type of coins and different type of bills, it will make your life a lot easier. Okay? Now let's go and check our answer. So this one we have 250. Okay? Check. There you go. Let's go to this one. What do we have? Well, 1 nickel. Well, in this case, do we have nickel? Yes. That's equal to what? 5 penny. How about this one? This is 10 penny. Check. How about this one? We have $2 bills and 1 quarter. Let's check. Now, if you'd like to have more practice problem, go on the link below and click on it and do some more practice problem by yourself. And of course, if you like this video, remember to click subscribe and give us a thumb up. Of course, always feel free to share with other people to help them learn math skill, especially with this one, it's to do with money. And we'll see you next time on another video, how to do math.